Hi everyone, how you doing? Hope you're all well. So we're going live on the Pumse. I'm just going to wait for a few people to get online because before I start I want to have a little chat in my front room or my gym. And I want to talk to you all about some things that are happening and some interesting information that you may or may not find interesting. While we're doing this, just follow me in some just floor gentle exercises so you're actually doing something. A lot of children, what I'm going to say is going to go whoosh straight over your heads, don't worry about it. Okay, but just keep stretching everyone. Hi guys, I'll speak to everyone a little bit later who's coming online, and you can all see who's online as well, especially from all our foreign countries. And again, if you are from all around the world, just put your little flag up so everyone can see all the connections, one big family, so we can all see who's online and who's checking it out. So, just put your legs out, just nice gentle stretch. Hi Constantina, how you doing? Ashwin? Okay, Michelle. So, just to go through some little bits and pieces that have happened today, some interesting things, very interesting things. First of all, I need to tell everybody, we are now, the whole world in Taekwondo are on a level playing field. So there is no real national governing bodies. Okay, no one dictates to anybody who does and can do anything. Anybody can choose to watch me teaching and training or not. It's choice. We all have a choice. So you guys can train with me, and I'm really happy with that, and no one can tell you anything different. No one can tell you should or should not be doing something. It's your choice, and obviously with the permission of your parents' children, you are doing this, which is great. So I want to tell you a little bit about something that happened today. So today, I received a message, which is on my Facebook, if you've seen, a letter from World Taekwondo. So the World Taekwondo Federation, they run international referee courses. And today I got confirmation that the course I attended, obviously I passed, and it's all good, but they're just waiting to post the necessary certificates out and the card, the Pumse card that you need to keep on your person when you're judging. Now, I'm going to take you back a little bit to before Christmas, before I went on the international referees course. I attended by invitation to the International Belgium competition in Belgium, and I was invited by the president of the Belgian Association, which is fantastic, a great honour, and at my expense I went over to Belgium to judge as an international referee. The cost I bear is the travel. They put on the cost, they bear all the costs for the hotel, the food, and a minimal payment for the day. But your loss of earnings and everything there is down and borne by the referee. This is standard. Hey, how you doing? So, so on that note, when I went to the Belgian competition, the Great Britain team were there, the Pumse team, and it was lovely to see a lot of them, most of them, in fact, if not all of them, bar the coaches, of course, because most of them I'd trained, and it was lovely to see them again on the floor and competing. However, the national governing body, the Pumse coaches and the national Pumse coach for Great Britain decided that it was not a great thing that they would want me there. So they had me, they spoke to the authorities and the people in charge, and they put their disagreements, disappointments that I was going to be on the floor judging, and threatened the association that if I continued to judge on a panel, they would withdraw the substantial Great Britain team and also would not support them in the future. So the bullying tactics, which has been going on for a long time with British Taekwondo, it took effect where the authorities asked me not to judge. I had no real big problem with that, and also it was detrimental to the team because the judges and everybody else, they put a bad flavour in their mouth, and why should they have the authority to do that in such a large competition? So I stepped to one side. However, I spent the day and got the payment for the day's judging, and I was able to go to ring to assess and to watch and observe, and also it gave me an opportunity to speak to some of the players who wished to speak to me and ask for my advice. And as a judge, you normally are not allowed to do that, but as I wasn't on the panel, I was able to pass my opinions and give them critique over their performances. So it put me in a very good position actually, and it was a deficit, and it was a very big mistake for various reasons for the national governing body to do such a thing to an international respected judge. So when I returned to the UK, I decided that I need to pursue this. So what I did, what happens is the national governing body, they send you on an IR course. I was already an IR, but then for a refresher course, that is out of their hands. So the WT, they invite anybody that wants to go on a refresher. I hadn't done one for 3 years because I've been outside the governing body. So I took them up on this opportunity, and I went to Russia, and I took the international referees course and a refresher course, and I passed it, and I got the all the paraphernalia through this morning to say I passed, and everything is in the post and ready to be sent over. Where this stands right now, and the reality of it is, right as it stands now, I am the only person in Great Britain that has held the PUMSE refereeing course, international refereeing course, to the current standard. Nobody else was on that course, and it was the last course held before the virus was inflicted on us all for these big problems that we've got right now. So every cloud. And then with that, I am also the only one, because I was the first one to have my 2020 PUMSE license updated. So that's a massive plus for me, of course, and hopefully for you guys, because you are getting current PUMSE information. So therefore, everything you're getting 100% it comes straight from the international referees course, which was held in December in Russia, which I went to. So I'm very, very happy. And hopefully can deliver this to you. We'll get on with the training very soon, I promise. But this is all relevant to you guys, because you're watching me and putting your hope and respecting what I'm teaching is correct. And worldwide it is, because I was taught by the best people in the world in PUMSE. So where that's leading me to also is I've been long conversation to my insurers for martial arts today, and we are very fortunate that the fact that we are now covered for external use. That means that you watching me, you are also covered as a third party if you are a member of our association, okay, or our membership, sorry, not association. I'm not association, I'm independent. So therefore, all my students are covered. So if you have an accident, then you will be covered. And to my knowledge, the national governing body doesn't do this. So very careful, you guys, that if you're training, make sure that the insurance is up to date with your governing body. And to my knowledge, this is not happening. And one more thing before we crack on, we have also, through my insurers, we have now, or will be online next week, we will have our own app. So you can have personal one-on-one training with me with your Living Well app. So everybody in Living Well will have access to the app, and anyone external to Living Well, I'm sure I can offer you that app as well. It's free of charge. Everything we do is free. I am not charging for this. I love what I do. It gets me to train. It gets me to connection with you guys. I miss my students, and we go worldwide. So everybody around the world is watching us collectively. Keep sending your videos, please, because I love them. And especially my para boys, when I see you, I miss you immensely. And you are doing great, and I'm so proud of you. And before we go, my insurers have told me, and I must say this to you guys, please, if you're training at home, move the crockery, move the crown jewels, move anything that's going to get damaged or is going to damage you, and if necessary, move your parents to one side so you don't kick them. I know Anna Frey is kicking her mother a little bit too hard, so be careful. So just take it easy, have fun, and let's get cracking on the session. This is PUMSE. So it is very technical. So some people watching never done Taekwondo before. This is the technical side of what we do. So we're going to start with a very brief warm-up. You've listened to me far too long. Thank you. But I needed to explain everything that's going on today. Okay? Enjoy. And remember, we are one world together. We are one family. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what association. Okay? Right now, we are level. You have no association because it cannot deliver what you want. Olympics, World Championships, European Championships are null and void. They may not happen for 1 year, 2 years, who knows? So right now, you are open to train where you want and how you want, because we are stuck in our houses together. Enjoy today. I'm sorry I'm wearing the glasses. Someone mentioned the other day, I hate wearing glasses, but I can't see you, and I need to see who comes up on the board. So we're going to get nice and warm, and we're going to be very, very technical today. Okay, so bear with me, a lot of repetition, but it's necessary. I'm still watching online. I'm seeing some fantastic tuition online, and I'm watching it as well and picking up points. Some people, I'm sad to say, I have to switch off after about 10 seconds because it's making me shiver. Okay, but for the most, and who I see, and especially internationally, it's incredible. Turkey, Spain, Germany, it's incredible, and I'm so pleased because I am learning. So hopefully you can learn with me as well. Okay, these are odd times. I'm sorry about the timings, but that's our times. Okay, and relax and on your toes, nice and light. Relax, everyone. Okay, I want to try to make you the best you possibly can be, especially in Pumse. Okay, and Pumse is the base of Taekwondo. With no Pumse, there is no Taekwondo. Okay, because we need to fit all of these things, the essence of Taekwondo, which is in your Pumse. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Across your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Foot up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax, everyone. Shoulders loose. Remember, I'm going to repeat what I've been doing for so long. I'm going to repeat the waist, the breathing. And something with the breathing I want to add today, which I didn't mention the other day, because little bit by bit, I want to add, not throw it all in one heap. I need you to dissect it like I do. I analyse everything. So I get the rules and I analyse it. Right leg back, everyone. Just nice and light. Both feet together. Just gently working those calves. Breathe. Everyone breathe. Switch change. 1. Using your waist, not your shoulders. Remember, we need to try to eliminate the shoulders. Change. 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 And center. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just bounce in and just really light. Remember your heels just touching the floor, bouncing light and loose. And also, don't forget your Pumse. Check it. Get someone to check it. No heels, everyone. Don't move on your heels. Very important. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards and forwards. Nice and relaxed and nice and light. Good. And soft at the knees. Very soft. Super. Good. Good. And just relax. Side to side. Let's open it up. Okay, loosen those calves off. And kick it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just drop one leg back. And remember, just pivot on the standing foot. Remember, it moves exactly the same as the leg. So the angle is the same. Turn 1, 2, 3. High master my legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just kick it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want a full workout, everyone, just drop into my Friday party night, okay? And we get a proper workout. But today, technical. So not so much. We just need to be warming up. Rotation. Everything has rotation. Everything. Relaxation, rotation. Keep it in your head. Have nightmares over it. Change it. When you get out of bed, just turn your ankle a little bit. Nice and light. Get yourself ready. Have a little stretch. Okay, good overall well-being. That's where we got our name from. Living well. Okay, that's where it came from. We wanted to live well. and knees. Hey Phil, good, excellent. Hi Manny, nice rotation. This is all standard, and I see all around the world we are all doing the same warm up and prep stretch. Changing. 1, 1, 1, 1, and come up to your waist and big circles, everyone. Remember, this is where it all comes from. Your core, okay? Your waist, your lower body delivers your punches and your kicks. Change it. Excellent, everyone. Make sure you're doing some of this, okay? Don't just watch. Jump in, have a go. Especially when we get to the high patterns. Okay, one thing I need to tell you, to the side and just stretch. You are opposite to me. This is mirror image. It's confusing the hell out of all of us. Me as well. When I looked at a pumse I did the other day, I thought, oh my God, I've moved on the wrong leg. But it's not. It's mirror image, okay? So remember, I'll try to remind you all which side we're going to turn. So all the lower patterns is all left turn and we finish on the right leg, okay? When we increase the higher patterns like Pyongwon, we move on the right. Okay, so I'll try and remember to say that so there's no confusion. Okay, so you don't message me, lots of you, and say I've done the pattern wrong. Okay, not possible. Never could do a pattern wrong. Change it. And good, good, good. Nice stretch, everyone, nice and relaxed. And come up and twisting, keep your feet still. Twisting, try to look over your shoulder and just get that waist nice and open. It's not massive power work, okay, but everything we're doing is related to everything you do in your Taekwondo. Good job, everyone, good job. And shoulders, here. Just rotate on the cuffs here, shoulders down, nice and loose, because you need your shoulders nice and loose to deliver all the strikes and all the blocks, and backwards. 1, 1. Remember, all the blocks, with the exception of Ali Maki, are prepared on the outside. Ali Maki is on the inside, but the hand rotates both sides. There's always a reaction hand. There's never just one single hand technique except for one, and we'll get to that soon. And that one is, does anybody know? That one time you're only using one hand? It's Paljan, the end of Paljan. You only use one hand. Okay, but all the others, 2 hands. Change it forwards, okay? Maybe we'll do a Q&A at some stage. I'll test you all, okay? When this is all over, maybe we'll sit down and we'll have a test. Hey Chris, how you doing? Your students are doing fantastic, Chris. I'm watching all of them online. Hey Peter, how you doing? Good. And just drop one leg back, okay? Think about how we're doing our punches. So a reverse punch comes from the waist here. So let's put it into a prep exercise backwards and forwards. 1, 2. Keep this hand loose. 1. You see the waist comes back, the arm goes forward. It's exactly the same coming punching here. Same. And if you get used to this, not using your feet, but just your waist, you will get comfortable. Hey Phil. Hey Becky. Good. 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 Excellent. Good. And back. 1, 1, 1, 1. Good. Good. No problem. We'll catch you soon. Love you all. Good. Good. That's it. Good. Use that waist. Change it. 1. Change it. 1. Good. That's it. Feel that waist working all the time. Everything you do tonight, I want you to do it from the waist and backwards. 1, 1, 1. And we'll carry on from our last class where we'll start with 3 or 4 different ways to do Iljan pattern 1 as an exercise. Both arms forward, soft at the knees, everyone. Just relax, and backwards. 1. Good, good. Quick stretch, everyone, quick stretch, okay? So what I want you to do is just come back on the heel. Don't go deep, okay? Don't go deep, but just push this knee out. Just think of your back stance, okay? Your Kubi. Hi, Ellie, how you doing? Kim? Okay, here, so pushing this out, try to get your body upright. It's not about a long, deep stretch, okay? And this is the only time doing a stretch that we'd use the heel. Otherwise, we don't use the heel, remember? Don't get in that habit. And change it, and back and down. And push this knee out again, okay? To stop it dropping in, because it's a big problem, especially in point scoring or deductions. Okay, and drop it down. 1, 1, 1, 1. Master Kevin, how you doing? Good. And here, just drop it over. Turn your body and come on the ball of the foot and just drop it. Try to lock the leg, so you're just dropping your hip in. Not deep, comfortable, everyone. And lock it out. Really squeeze on your back side, your hamstring and your calf. Okay, because that is protecting your knee. And change it, same thing the other side, ball of the foot, and try to get the ball of the foot into the mat or floor wherever you're at. Okay, so you can feel it for your up chagi. Okay, hi Amia, hi girls, how you doing? Exa Aisha, good. Hi Nathan, Steve, Annabelle. I've missed you a lot on the beginning because I was talking so much. Master Billy, good. And now change it, drop chagi, side. Okay, so here we're going heels in line as if it is your finished technique. Don't need to drop too hard or too deep. Just here from your waist, just drop it in and lock into your heel. Remember when you kick, it's the heel you want to feel the contraction in that heel. So you hit the target strong, it doesn't move. The ankle doesn't rotate, it stays strong at the finish. Change it. Good, and just nice and deep. Okay, look to that side. We're going to change it in a minute, do something slightly different with the same technique. Push into that heel, drop that hip in, really feel it drop in, drop in, drop in. Okay, really work it in if you're nice and warm. It's very hot in here. The sun's been on this roof all day. Okay, and from here, dropping it down. And what I want you to do is bring your hands, keep the leg locked, and just move your shoulder towards your knee. Don't change, hi Denise, don't change your body position. Just work in those obliques. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and change it. This is only a prep stretch. We're not going deep over very long. The long stretch is on Sundays with Master Taylor and me, okay, where we have a really good long stretch, okay, and I'm still feeling it from Sunday. And just hook it in, feel nice and comfortable. And that shoulder and knee alignment and heel is your side kick. So remember, if your body's forward like a banana, it's not going to be a good kick. You need to pull it back and you need to look at your target, which is there. We don't have to kick high, but we have to kick accurately. And come up. And front stance here, front stance. Up kubi, okay, and front stance is deep. We're exaggerating now because it's a stretch. Okay, so again, 30 degrees your back foot. Your front foot is in line with your knee and shoulder. And just drop it down here and put your hands on the floor at starting the race, but don't bend the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and change it over, everyone, and exactly the same. 30 degrees, turn it, come down, stretch down, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And this time, turn your feet out, everyone. Let's come back with it. Hey, Sammy, how you doing? Okay, so push out your knees and just drop your shoulder in, pushing the knee out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and push out. Master Paul, good. Ibrahim, good. Okay, and relax, everyone. And relax, good. Nice and relaxed, nice and loose. This time, up chagi, but only middle or even waist, it doesn't matter. Technique, everyone, okay? Just warming up, extend the leg, 1, back and down. So it's like you're lifting over what we normally do. We use like these foam things in class and we put them by the knee and we lift over the top, okay? That way it makes you lift that knee. Because so much, we see so many people kicking from the floor and up, but then you use your waist and your hips. But you need to lift that knee to kick. The height of the kick depends on the height of the knee. So if you don't lift that knee, the kick is going to be only if you're very, very supple and you can throw your legs up like Nyeri Ochagi. Okay, so from here, all I want you to do is 5 times, only 5. Lock, back and down. Keep the height. Extend, back and down. Aisha. Extend, back and down. Lift that, keep that knee high. Don't drop it down, lift. 1, back and down. And 1 more. 1, back and down. Remember, ball of the foot. Exaggerate, this is a Pumse class. So we have to be accurate with that kicking technique. Same the other side. Lift, 1, back down. And try to imagine you've got something there. You have to lift your leg over. A little bit awkward, but it's good training to get that knee into your shoulder. 1, back and down. 1, back and down. Hey, Donka, Mum. 1, back and down. 1, back and down. So keep lifting that knee. Keep lifting 1. Keep lifting 1 above as high as you can. Okay, as high as you can. 1, back and down. Yop chuggy just to the side. Again, we're only going low because some of you are a little bit cold and some of you are old like me. So let's keep it low, but let's keep it accurate. So all I'm going to do is lift it into my body. Remember, my knee needs to come up as high as possible. And as I prepare, watch my standing foot. You see, it prepares at the same distance, okay, the same angle. When I finish, that foot will follow the extension. So your side kick is quite complex. So when we lift, we come across the body. You see half turn, and then half turn, full turn, back turn, and down. So I want you to all do that 5 times. 5 times. So as you lift, prepare. And I want you to feel that standing foot, pivot. Ball of the foot, pivot. And then when you kick, you look at that target. Don't kick like this. We see so much training from here. People like this, they can't see what they're doing. Angle is wrong and you're going to put something in your necks. So you lift, 1, 1, back and down. Again, lift, 1, 1, back and down. And when you prepare, keep the foot prepared. So when it finishes, it's in the same position, so it doesn't wiggle about. So you get the angle of the foot. One of the things judges are now looking so much to is the position of that foot. So get it right. Get it right. Just kick low. Lift, 1, 1, back and down. One more from here. Lift, 1, 1 and down. If you send me your videos, I want you doing it much better than I'm doing it. Okay, I'm explaining it enough. Most of you are young enough. Okay, you can do this. Same the other side. Lift. Remember, that standing foot. Lift. 1. Hi, Jamie. 1. So when you come up, look, back and down. When you come up, you see, that's turn, same time. Very important. What happens on the floor? The standing foot controls the kick. So you lift, 1, 1 and down. 3 more, lift, 1, 1 and down. 1 more, lift, 1, 1 and down. Good job. Okay, shake your legs off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turning kicks we get to later. There's only one pump, so 2 turning kicks. And that is Juk Jan, and we'll get there later. Shake your legs off, everyone. Okay, just very briefly, we did this on Sunday as well. Let me find something. It's really useful, guys, if you've got a chair handy. Something you can hold on to that's quite solid. Okay, there's more of you training. Okay, your sisters, I know we've got 2 sisters there. Parents, you can help. Grab something from here, sensibly. Okay, and you come through like a pendulum. So when you come through, the leg is locked and it comes so you can see it. You need to see. Now, the hand you're holding the object, chair, person, whatever, is the same hand as the leg you're standing on. The opposite one is loose, okay? Because this is how I would kick. Kick here, put it back and so on. Okay, so let's stretch it out. Only 5 again, we're doing 5 to keep this short. And 1, and 2, rhythm, 3, 4, and 5. Normally we'd do 10, 15 of these. Okay, hi Tone. Okay, nice to see you, Tony. From here, same thing. Remember, get this nice pendulum. Don't drop your bodies too much, if you can. Keep your bodies up because you're working your obliques, which then will give you a help. You know, for some of you, vertical side kicks, which is great. It's good technique and it's powerful. Not great if it's not. Okay, so from here, 1. Judges will not be impressed because they've seen it all, especially international judges, if you kick vertical and the foot is in the wrong place. Okay, and just gently let that leg come up, feel it come up, feel the position. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, the reason why I concentrate, hey Master Fred, the reason why I concentrate so much on the side kick is that I believe it's the most difficult kick there is in Taekwondo. To be perfect. Okay, it's so difficult. Other movements, you're moving and rotating, like 540s. Okay, they are difficult, but you're rotating and moving. So it's far easier to deliver. Side kick is standing on the spot. Hi, Peter. So same thing the other side. From here, looking at your foot and extending 1. Lock it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. Same thing the other side, everyone. Exactly the same. Mirror image. Try to work them both the same. We've all got one leg better than the other. Both mine are poor. But from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Okay, and shake your legs off, everyone. Shake off. Nice shoulders here. Nice and loose. Nice and relaxed. And let's do a little bit of upper body work. So, we are now ready. We're going to do it down, like I said, as kind of a warm-up. And we're going to do it in all these different ways. Mainly because when we have our students, especially low grades, they come into Taekwondo and we say, you've got to do patterns, and you kind of get the Kevin look and, oh, excuse me, sorry Kevin, not you, another Kevin. Okay, you get this patterns. But let's make it interesting, let's make it fun, and then they will enjoy it. If they enjoy, they will then perform, and they will progress. So we've got to make this fun. Okay, so, just a little bit of upper body work first. Just your waist, okay, remember we've done this so many times. 1. And now you should be getting good at this now. If you've been practicing, you should be getting good. No shoulder turn, just waist. 2, 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope you're all doing this. A nice hip turn. Okay, the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is the importance? I need to tell you what the importance are, because this drives this. Not just in extension, but hooking as well, okay? Or from here as well. Same thing, it all comes from your waist, okay? And I can't emphasize enough your waist. Okay, this time, same thing using your waist. This hand is nice and loose. From here, 1. Yeah, you're nice and loose. From here, 1. 1. Lock it out, feel the lock, but feel the lock come from your waist, not your shoulder. Don't contract here. Let it go. From here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, good. Same the other side. Same. 1, 2. Don't move your feet, everyone. Keep your feet still. 3, 4, 5. Good job. Okay, this one. Just lift your arm. 1, 1. Hey, Robert. Hey, Steve. How you doing? 1. Lift it up. 1, 1, 1. 1. Remember, it's only the last minute, the last second you contract. Everything else is loose. It's your waist lifting up. 1. Lifting up. 1. Now, what a lot of you are doing, and I know you're trying to do it, okay, with those are practicing with me, I know you're really emphasizing on that power. You think power, power, power. So I can see it in your faces. Watching all my students, I watch it all the time, and you're going bright red here, here. But you don't need to do that. That is not power. Power comes from relaxation and speed. Speed is power. So when you go, what I want you to do now, same thing, keep your mouths open. Children, everything your mum is telling you right now to keep your mouths closed, now it's time to open them up. So keep the mouth open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason I say that, if you close your mouth, psychologically you will hold your breath. And a lot of what we do is psychological. So when you're breathing, if you open your mouth, everything will exhale. If you close your mouth, a lot of it will stay inside. That means you will contract. Okay, children, you won't get this maybe, or maybe you will. Okay, but you need to relax. And the only way you can do that is open your mouth. But don't make sound. The only sound you make is your kia. So a lot of other martial arts, we don't need to do that, because that to me is a contraction. Here, if we're going to let out energy, ha! 1, ha! Ogomaki, 1. Same thing, waist, waist, elbow down, 1. You see, it comes across the body. Here, both hands working, rotation, 1 here, 1, 1 here, and 1 here, coming up, rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same the other side. Front leg forwards, same arm lock in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Superb, everyone. Good. Just relax. Just relax. And remember, everything you're doing step by step, okay, is relevant. I won't tell you anything that is irrelevant. Okay, shake your legs off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight into Pumse. So Pumse, the technical side of our Taekwondo. So you have your imaginary opponent. And you have to use that imaginary opponent. And now we're working on screen. We've got no choice. You are my imaginary opponent. Hi, Peter. You are my imaginary opponent. So we work to that. So I have opponents from 4 different directions. That's our pattern, our form. Okay, so we're going to do this very direct, and if you like, step by step, like you're reading from a book. This is Iljan, okay, so do this with me. We're moving to the left, everyone. I know it's mirror image, okay, and you think I'm going the wrong way, but I'm not. You move to your left, okay, so all the first few patterns to your left. We're only going to do Iljan, then we're going to go to higher patterns. Okay, Lisa, how you doing? Okay, from here, 1. And did you see the rotation? I am still seeing masters, grandmasters, online, telling their students, blocking here. Do not block there. Turn it, because it has to rotate. If it doesn't rotate, there is no power. Up and down here is useless. Here, 1. And both hands, this one also. So from here, 1 movement. Ready? 1. Walk forward and punch. This hand is a rechamber hand, okay? It's a reaction hand. So it doesn't come up like a punch. That's an extra movement, deduction. Okay, so from 1, here, we relax. Just raise it a little bit. Small bend. And 1, we attack. Same, shoulder down, 1. Always moving board of the foot, remember, no heels. 1. Walking forward, 1. Coming forward. Low block. Middle punch. Here, drive it. Remember what we've just done? Here, waist. 1. Inward block. Okay, so nice big preparation. 1. It's like you pull your foot with a piece of string. 1. Everything works together. 1. Step forward punch. 1. Inward block. 1. Remember your fist is shoulder height. This is too high. Deduction. 1. Walking forwards. 1. Low block. 1. Middle punch. 1. Rising block. Elbow down. Remember I said the other day, elbow down, because we don't want soft side, we want bone side. Soft side, very weak. Bone side, very strong. From here, rising block. 1. Front kick. 1 and 1. Ball of the foot. Turn. 1. Same thing, everyone. Arms here, relaxed. No contraction. Relax your arms. You contract here, you can't kick. From here, front kick and punch. Left leg, low block. Right leg, right arm. Hiya! Finish. And parole. That is Iljan as it would read it from a book. However, that doesn't make it a performance. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add the multiple moves. That means the pum. 1 movement, consecutive movements together. Okay? Not so many in Iljan, but there's still got those movements in it. So let's move here. A little bit different. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, right leg. Hello. I keep saying that because I know it's mirror image and I don't want you to get it wrong. Or accuse me of being wrong. Okay, so, next one. That's with the movements, the pum. 1, 2, the pum. Next one is performance, as you would try to perform on the mat. And after that, we're going to do it in reality. Okay, how it would work in sparring or competition, if sparring with 4 different people. So this one, performance, okay? So just bear with me. We're not going to... Yes, I will count it. I will count it. So, ready, 준비! 5 seconds. 1 fist, 1 fist. Try to remember that, not too high, because you contract. We don't want to contract. We want to be loose, relax. Narani soggy. Too wide. Here. About hip width, okay? Or some say fist, okay? Your choice, comfortable, not too wide, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and parole. Relax and breathe. And 1 and down. That is your performance. And remember, your performance starts before you come on the mat. So if I'm at a corner, okay, I have judges in front. From here, I'm ready. They call me on. I bow before I come on the mat. For me, I think it's best to keep the hands by the side. And we come to a mark. And 1. Taliot. 1. 준비. Breathe up and down. Try not to do the marching thing. Okay, so many do it, but they kind of, and they can't get, hey Tony, Okay, you can't get. So it's better to have your hands by your sides, and then you can walk 1. It's much easier, it looks much nicer, and you won't get it wrong. The worst thing you can do when you go on the floor, hey Francisco, the worst thing you can do on the floor is kind of get it all wrong before you get there, because your mindset will be gone. Remember, Pumse, scary thing, 1 person, 1 big mat, 5 or 7 judges. Very frightening. Next one, same thing, Iljang, but let's put it into reality. Let's change it. Let's have some fun with the kids. So let's bounce on the top. Okay, so this time, I'm going to turn to my left. Same thing, turn to my left here. Pacho! I'm blocking 1. I'm blocking 1. And then from here, Pacho! I'm going to punch to the body. Here, and I'm blocking 1. Over the top. Pacho! Then from here, 1, 2. Here, blocking down. Pacho! Over the top. Inward block. 1 and step forward. Pacho! 1 step forward. Pacho! And Pacho! 1. And instead of high block, let's do an outward block. Outward block. Pacho, 1. Or outward block. Pichagi. Pacho. Outward block. Pichagi. Pacho. Finish. Pacho. Pacho. Then you bring it into now it's Karugi. Fighting. 4 opponents. So you can play around with it as instructors. It's just little tips, a little bit of fun to make Iljang fun. Moving to your left, remember. Pacho. Lighten. Repeat. Defending here. Come over the top body. Pacho, 1. Defending behind 1. Over the top. 1. Forward. Coming forward. Kicking here. Pacho, 1. Here. Blocking in. Pacho, 1. Here. Same thing. Blocking in. Pacho. Over. Here. 1, 2. Here. Outward block. Pichagi. 1. Outward block. Pichagi. 1. Finish up. Pacho, 1. Make it fun. Good warm up as well. Okay, and relax. Good. Halil. 1 there. Let me do myself up. One big problem at Pumse uniforms, they come undone. Good. Okay, let's go on to sections and what I know are mistakes. Okay, people, they're general mistakes, not what you guys might be doing, but I generalise on what I see a lot. Hey Phil. So, outward block, knife and block. Here. Duikubi. So we have a line and drop. 70% on the back, 30% on the front. Okay, and comfortable, and you sit. Don't lean forward and don't lean back. What we tend to see is this a lot. You move away, but you need to sit strong because your waist needs to come into play. So if I'm coming towards you guys, I'll do it different angles from here. 1 movement, not turn and go, or not go and turn. The back foot hits the target and finishes at the same time. Okay, so you can concentrate on this and get someone to watch what you do. So when I prepare, 1. Okay, from here, coming towards you. Now! And then from here, I'm going to clench my hand because this is coming back as a reaction arm, and I'm going to move the front leg. So blocking outwards, 1. From here, same time. Now! Everything finished. So that's lock solid. Wrong. Now you contract. And now you relax. 1. And then you contract. So relax, contract, relax, contract, relax, contract. And then those breaths, remember mouth open, they get faster and sharper. And your movement becomes sharper. So your finish technique is the wow factor. So when you're doing your first movements, remember it's relaxation. Relax. Waist. Look, my waist is naturally following my arm. Or my arm is following my waist here. 1. 1, 1. And then, big mistake we see a lot. Watch what I do wrong. See if you can get, let's do a Q&A. Okay, let's see if you can get what I'm going to do wrong. Yes, I think I can do it wrong. Okay, so from here, drop it down, punch. Okay, did you see it? It's quite clear. I made it very obvious. Yes, you did. The back leg moved. But it's the front leg. And we see that in a lot of people, especially juniors, they move the back leg and just move their body forward. Hey Baze, how you doing? So from here, everyone, 1, and you push from here. So now this is contracted. Rock solid here, and bang! 1, push forward. Not 1. We see it a lot. But what that does is puts a lot of stress on the back leg because you're moving backwards. But I don't want to move backwards, I want to go forwards. I've defended now, and now I want to attack. 1. If I move that leg back, my attack becomes weak and probably miss the target. So try to remember, move that front leg. Okay, thank you, Tony. From here, this position, for Sarjan, slightly different. The same position as you'd move this choreo, this Sarjan, okay? Different Chumbe stance. However, there's a preparation. Now, what I want from this angle, yeah, I can get it right there. You cannot see, now you can. You cannot see, now you can. Okay, if it's here, look at the range I can't get. And my hands have to deliver at the same time. If my hand is in front, this one is going to reach before this one. That means my block has become weaker. It's cut in half. By turning so you can't see my hand here. Thank you, Jamie. You can't see my hand here, you drop it. Ah! One. Then everything delivers same time. Everything delivers at the same time. You have to analyse what we do. This is mainly obviously seniors, like kids are going to follow. That's fine, as long as you follow the right way. Okay, so when you turn, 1 and 1. Now I'm going to deliver my knife hand, my spear hand. But I want to block. Now, would I just drop this down? Okay, kind of sensible, but where's the power? And plus, I need the same distance. So to come up, you see, these come back. So when I'm coming from here, I'm lifting 1. And now I can hit the target, same time. If one goes before the other, I'm struggling to catch up. And in my Pumse, I don't want to. So if I go for the left side here, from this position, 1, you see, it's here. So many people put it to the front, slightly to the front. Reason is because it's easier. Yeah, and we as a human race, we try to make things a little bit too easy and we cheat. Okay, but if you cheat, then you don't get that range. But if you carry on doing it, nice, want to see you in your pajamas. Okay, so from here, 1, and then 1. Okay, and look, this nearly done it myself. Remember the exercise we did just now? Keep that leg out. So when you go forward, don't bring it forward. Keep it there. Okay, so then you can deliver. If this leg is out, okay, we can push off. But if this drops down, look what happens. It becomes weak, the movement. Okay, I know we're being ultra analysed, but I said this is a Pumse class and this could go on all night. Okay, but we need to get these things right. Okay, and if we do, you will see the difference in your Pumse if we get it right. Technique, technique, technique all the time. So here, I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. Ha! This hand, cross your face, down to your shoulder. This one is a small rotation. We generally don't teach much small rotation in class to children because they start to do this, which we don't want. Okay, because this is a very subtle shoulder turn. So when we go from this position, 1 and 1, you see, it lifts 1 and drop this out. Now, from this position, 1, what I was saying before, fingertips, shoulder. And when we're coming from this position, 1, we're lifting and pulling. Same time. Small lift, subtle lift. And, you see, same time. If you do one or the other, you get only one motion. Remember, we've got 2 limbs. Let's use them. Okay, 1. Palm, and it's where the elbow bends. Okay, where the elbow bends. Someone asked the other day, do we touch the elbow or not touch the elbow? It's not that relevant, but you shouldn't touch. You shouldn't touch. It should be just where you need it, just stroking the bottom of the dobok. Okay? Or if you've got very flabby arms, touching the bottom of your flabby arm. Okay, so from this position, from here, hand disappears. Drops down. Lift. 1. Another big problem is where this strike is going. It should be solar plexus. Some people try to bend their body down to get there. You shouldn't need to do that. As long as you've got a nice deep stance, your stance will drop it down. Not long, but deep. Big difference. Okay, so this is long, and this is deep. Okay, you see the difference? You may not, or may, it's difficult on the cameras, but there is a difference. It's a deep stance, not necessarily a long stance. So that knee covers those toes. Okay, and that is important. Sometimes when we do our Pumse, our stances go to pop, but I need you to try and concentrate on them because that is a deduction. Every time you do a different stance or a wrong stance, small mistake, 0.1, 0.1. And in the end, you'll owe the judges points. Okay, so shake your legs off. For the first 2 side kicks in Sarjan, the hands stay comfortably in near your chest. Not squeezing, but comfortable. Okay, so again, bear with me with the kicks, they're not that great, but you will get the idea, and you guys that can kick can really perform it well. So I'll go diagonally. So we start in a nice long stance. This is a good stance to do a side kick from because it gives you power. It gives you time to lift that knee and kick it out. Okay, when we're doing front leg side kicks, a lot more difficult. Okay, because you really got to use the standing leg to kick the other leg. This one, you're a little bit of assistance. So going from this position, when we kick, side, put it back, drop. Okay, and side, put it back, and drop. When you kick, everyone, with your double side kick in Sarjan, okay, when you kick, be relaxed with your hands. It's consecutive movement again, it's a pull, one after the other, but finish the kick. A lot of people go one and drop. You have to finish the kick. So when you kick, it goes into the target like you've broken that ball, pound, and back. Don't leave it there, and it must rechamber. What we also see a lot of, okay, is this nice side kick and it just drops to the floor. Then it ruins the whole kick. Some people kick vertical and it drops to the floor. That's just because they got very supple hips. Doesn't make the kick good. It's hitting the target. It's about hitting the target. The most effective side kick is to the body. For me, if I was, because I'm old, if I want to do Pumse, I'll say all kicks to the body. Suit me fine. Okay, so from this position, going forwards, lock back down. Lock back and down. Okay, the first two kicks in Sarjan. Okay, consecutive. And your arms relax. Don't hold your body, as I see a lot, and certainly don't let the arm drop. A lot of people, as they kick, because they're trying to use all their energy, is this drops. Okay, and then of course it's going to pull you back. But if you keep your arms in front, gravity will help you pull forwards and down. So my arms are here. If you watch my arms, don't concentrate so much on my kick. One and down. Okay, so from this position, one and down. You see, my arms are not dropping. And that's very important. And remember, I'm doing another kick. So that foot must hit the floor. So I lock it out. One, bring it back, drop it down, and prepare the other one. So I'm kicking, one, dropping, preparing, one, kicking, and down. Get these movements right, okay, and your side kicks will become the wow factor. And if you get nice side kicks in your Pumse, you will get nice performance marks. Ojan. So I'm working on the kicks for the time being. Ojan. High section block. Hi, Peter. Master Day, good. Okay, from here, rising block. Remember, your rising block is the elbow down. I can't get this through to everyone as much as possible, as I can, sorry. But elbow down because you need bone side. Bone side. Remember everyone, the count, okay, this is important while I'm thinking about it because these are questions I get asked all the way through the week. The counts are 5 and 8. 5 and 8. They are the only counts. Don't worry about any other figures. Now, if there is one count, maybe 6, not a problem. No judge is going to go, they won't do that, okay? It's a reasonable, but you have to have a level. 5 and 8. It's not whatever pattern it is, it goes to that thing, because by the time you get to Jitta, you'll be counting about 20. Okay, that's not it. It is 5 and 8. That is the official count. Okay, so if you do 7 when you're doing Kumgang, it's okay. If you do 9, it's okay. It's not a problem. But there has to be a standard, a level where we work to. Okay, for Ojan. So with Ojan, okay, elbow down, rising block, bone side, strong. When you kick, okay, preparation, everything prepares and everything rotates. Everything. The standing foot, remember. Sorry, I have to come back a bit so you can see the standing foot. Look what happens. Rising block, look, everything's moving. Everything's preparing. Everything. Okay, before the delivery. The delivery now is the side kick and arm together. Side hammer fist, and it rotates. It still rotates. 1. Side hammer fist. To the body, and then we open the hand. We've kicked. We pull the leg back, but leave the hand there because you're grabbing. And then drop down, solar plexus. So when you do your rising block, Okay, when you come down, elbow down, here, rising block. Strike, 1, back, and down. Turn your waist. Remember at the beginning, waist turn, waist turn, waist turn. Grab, elbow strike, solar plexus. If you don't turn your waist, the elbow's there, solar plexus is there. What are you going to hit? You have to understand your target, what target you're hitting. And when you come round, you see the elbow is nicely into the solar plexus. Very important. Grab in and strike in. The palm of your hand is your elbow. Now, some have longer arms. It's okay, tuck it underneath. If you don't, and you can tuck it like this, I've got little arms, short arms. No problem, that's good. But if my arms are longer, you can tuck it underneath. It is not a problem because you've got the idea of what you're doing. When you strike, same thing. Elbow down, 1. Strike, 1, back, and down. Here. Yukjan. Yukjan, everyone. So I'm just going quickly through the kicks in all the pumses. Okay, for Yukjan, waist, 1. This is high section. High section. Okay? And again, the back leg. It's a deep stance. Okay, some have seen small stances from here. You can't kick from there. Again, it's a rear leg kick from here. Turn your waist here. And when you turn your waist in a position, your body wants to kick. It wants to kick. So when you come around here, it's yes, I want to kick, I want to kick. And then you deliver the kick. And you go now, slightly different to what it was. It was dead central. You so slightly past your target. Slightly past your target. Bear with me on the height of the kicks, okay? I don't want to kick high. I want to try to kick correctly so you can get it. How high you kick is no problem, but kick correctly. So just before we carry on to the kick, ball of the foot or top of the foot. It's still okay. I prefer ball of the foot because it is a breaking technique. All the techniques in Pumse are finished. Okay, there's no half movement. It's all finish. It's all finish. Okay, through the target. So I think if you was hitting a strong and hard target, you'd use the ball of the foot, especially for breaking. So let's work with that. And it's not turning this way, like a side kick. It's turning this way. So it's your turning kick and pull your toes back. Okay, so your turning kick and pull your toes back. Okay, so on the floor, if we get time, we'll do a little bit at the end on the floor to make it easier so I can show. So from this split, right leg first. Okay, right leg first and right arm block. Okay, opposites here. When we kick, we're going just past the center line. When we land, it's Juchum Sogi distance, not Juchum Sogi, Juchum Sogi distance. That gives us an idea of the distance we need to drop. So from this position, look at your target, look forward, don't look away, don't look down, don't look up, look at where you're going to kick. So I'm going to kick there, 1, and drop. Juchum Sogi, 1, 2. Juchum Sogi, distance, not Juchum Sogi, distance. It's very important that I explain that properly. Okay, so when you kick, first one is no key up. From here, when I kick, just past center line. So our body is slightly banana shaped, which is in the new rules. Okay, so when we kick from this position here, 1, better balance, let's do it again. From here, 1, drop, 1, 2. Okay, and nice deep front stance there. Deep front stance, very good. Hey, Huddy, from here. Left side, everyone. Left side. Okay, with the key up. Now this time, we go a little bit further past the target. A little bit further. So almost to the corner. So when we come in this position, with the key up, from here, lift. Aya! 1. And the front leg, or the leg behind, the right leg, turns 1. Front kick and back Rikubi. Okay, again everyone, just to make that clear, ask me later any questions if I'm losing you. Ask me the questions later. From here, twist your body. Twist your body. Remember everyone, don't forget, middle of next week, everyone will know we'll have the Living Well app. Okay, through our martial arts company. Okay, and they are free of charge, giving us the Living Well app so we can do some one-on-one. Okay, so from this position, turn your body. So that waist wants you to kick. From this position, key up from here. Aya! 1. Drop it down 1 and turn 1. Make sure you get in that front stance. Make sure you're not here. Feet in line. They mustn't be in line. When you've done your kick, you must be in a good front stance. Again, look at the distance and shake your legs off. Chiljan. Remember, we're working on the kicks at the moment. Chiljan. Chiljan. Like in Paljan, we're going to have, Chiljan, as in Chokwan, we have the crescent kick. Chokwan has the reverse jump, but Chiljan has the normal crescent kick. What we have to understand is this hand stays on the waist until you deliver the strike. Why? Because if it comes off the waist, we have a less range of movement. Therefore, the strike's not going to do anything. So when we come down, we take this to the face. So we're using our hand as a target. Don't bring your hand to your foot, bring your foot to your hand. That's really important. And here, this nice, beautiful stance. We're here, you're looking forward, you're looking strong, you're looking confident. Remember everything, keep your mouths open. So don't go for power. So sometimes when we kick, it's hard. Here, don't do that because the more you contract, the harder it is to kick. So you have to be relaxed as possible. I'll do it to angles, but first coming to you guys, towards you. From this position, okay, here, hand pulled back. Open the hand. Sound is here, not down there. That's deduction. Okay, so from here, looking up. From here, arm back. 1, 1. You hear the two sounds? Not down there. Juchum sogi. Nice Juchum sogi. And then from this position, we're going on from this because it's important. This foot turns. It comes slightly off the floor, turns, and 1. Back leg and arm, target same time. Remember, same time. Breathe, everyone. Here. Okay, from this position. Same the other leg. Okay, so I struggle with this leg a little bit because it's my new hip. But from here, same thing. This hand pulls back. 1 and 1. You see big range of movement. 1. And this hand now comes underneath because all blocks except for Alimaki are on the outside. So from here across your face, down to your shoulder. This is a grab, like Sipjin. This is a grab. 1 here. And now I've got to push. I've got to keep my stance low and here, right back here, so we get a full range, a full waist twist. Work this with me, everyone. Let's do this together. Let's first show you this side, on one movement on this side, so you can see this hand. Use it as a challenge, all right? Use it as a challenge. Again, you can hold it behind your back if you like, but use it as a challenge, doing it properly. Look in center, don't look down, look up. 1. Other thing, when we're doing crescent kick, don't shuffle your feet about. Keep them firmly on the floor. You only turn when you come down into your elbow. Alright, another thing to look at. So breathing. Open your mouths from here. 1, 1. You see that one move? Same time. Watch again. 1. Here. 1. Watch again. Look forwards. This foot, when I do the crescent kick, is not going to move. Okay, because it's coming straight. It doesn't need to move. From this position, here, 1, and now, same time, very important. Good. All clear? Super. Paljan. The 2 double kicks in Paljan, both very different. Both very different. The kick in Paljan. So, from this position, hey Louis. Hello mother, hope you're doing this. Okay, it's me mum. Daddy's not been well today. He's taken to hospital, bless him. So I hope he's alright. Lots of love. Mwah. Okay, so from this position, dropping down, putting your waist back. Both arms. 1. But look, my feet don't move. And remember the same principle, lose that rear hand. It's hard. If you do it in the mirror, keep your feet still and keep doing this. It's quite hard to do. Here, to lose that arm. Use the mirror and look at it, look at it. So this hand, okay, from this one, it's my right leg. So from here, 1. I've got to lose that arm. It's quite difficult because you're using a massive amount of waste. Okay, so from this position, from here, chumbe, 1. And this one stays still, this one goes forwards, 1. Duikubi. And remember, it's the same as the knife hand into the front stance. This is the same, but Paljan. Okay, pattern 8. From here, twist, drop. Pull the arm back. So you're chambering. The pressure now is on your quadricep here. 1, and drive, 1. Don't step back, forward all the time. So with the kick, okay, once you've, this again, we're in a nice front stance, much easier to do a kick in a long stance than any other stance, okay, because you've got that drive and that power. Master Chris, how you doing? Okay, so from here, use your waist, no feet, use your waist, drop. No sound. Okay, sound is deduction. The reason is because you make a sound, okay, all the energy's gone into the floor. And the only time you want that is if you're actually doing Chichike, doing the stamp. This moment, we're not. Okay, so from here, we're moving forward. Left leg goes forward. Twist your waist, drop. Pull your hand back, drive with your back leg, middle punch. Okay, nice deep stance, not long, deep, deep. Double jump front kick. The first one is to the chest. The second one is higher. Okay, rules are 1, 2. Okay, in this first one. Okay, but it's a scissor kick. Not half a kick, you must kick. You must finish the kick. So as you step down, 1 from here, 1. And drop down, long stance, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, but I'm only concentrating, hey Rafi, only concentrating on the kicks at the moment. From this position, twisting, dropping, pull back, long punch, double jump front kick, pam pam, 1, 2. From here, and 1, 2, 3, and step, and 1. The second kick, going the other way. Duikubi, duikubi. Double fist block. This one, your wrist, solar plexus. Not down, because we're there, some people come down like this. Keep it high, keep it here, solar plexus. This one span. 1. That's the perfect position. Right down from here. The last one, double jump front kick, is different. The first one is to the chin. The first one is a single kick to the chin. Here. Okay? They're the rules. You can't kick to the chin, doesn't matter. Okay? Good technique, ball of the foot. Well, when you're coming from here, and there's some nice exercises for this. I'm not sure if you can do it today, but I'll check. Okay, from here, front kick, and you're now on a step. Okay, you're on a step. From here. And as you step, you lift. So it's like you've got an imaginary step on there. You can do it with a partner, but you have to do it carefully because it's quite dangerous. Okay, so when you kick, 1, and then you hop and kick the other one, which comes to the head or above. Okay, so it's double fist block, back stance. Front kick, step, and front kick. Okay, from here, back stance, 1, front kick, and step. Try everyone if you can, and this is something I've seen a lot of, is that foot tends to come like this, and then when you kick, it goes out there. Try to keep that line all the time, so your line is in with your shoulder. Try not to wiggle your foot about, because that affects the performance. Remember, if you hit a target, and your ankle or your hand is moving, hey Michael, your ankle or hand is still moving, then there's no strength. Okay, and you're liable to damage you, not the person or something you're kicking. Okay, so keep that ankle locked when you're going from this position. So from this position, from here, front kick, and jump front kick. Okay, 1, down and back. First one, remember, is double, bam bam. Second one is 1, stop, and 1. Okay, the heights, the first one, the double, is chest and head, and the second one is chin and head, or above. Okay, that's the second one. Just before we finish this section of the cut patterns, or the ones going towards black cut, remember I said everything has action-reaction, except for one pumse. And this is the pumse, paljan. So when we get to the end, and I'll show you how we can make the best of this, because I can't answer you why there isn't an action-reaction. I personally would put it in, but it's not in the rule. So you've got an outward block, knife hand block. This is shoulder. 1, okay, so from here, 1. And then we go into front stance elbow strike. 1. And then we got a back fist. So this and this is one movement. There's not an extra movement or a rechamber. what I do, okay, and you have to be very subtle with this to judge catch it, it's a deduction. So what I do is I'm coming in from here, 1, and I'll pull it slightly back to my shoulder. So from here to the face, side of the face, here, 1, 1. So I'll pull it slightly back to get that extra power. Otherwise we get this, and a lot of people make it like Kung Fu. Okay, it's not Kung Fu. Okay, so from here it's striking. We want to strike here, bang, here. Okay, the back here, bang, here. Okay, and look at the position, the thumb is telling me more, this is strong, this is weak. Get your hand technique right, okay? So coming from here, 1, side of the face, back fist to the nose, middle section to the body. That's the last part of Paljan. But to get it a little bit more power, and you have to be very supple, elbow, put it back slightly to give a little bit more power, and middle punch. Okay, this is Paljan. Next one, choreo. Choreo, there's 2 types of kicks in choreo, apart from the front kicks, of course. Okay, you've got your low kick, and you've got your higher kick. This pattern is my nemesis. Okay, if I nail this pattern before I die, I'll be very, very happy. Okay, but I need to live a lot longer to practice to make sure it gets right. Okay, so pray to God I live a bit longer so I can get choreo right. However, I'm going to use my props to help me, to help you. Because to show you what it is, I might need a bit of balance. I might be okay today, but probably not. So we have the first kick is to the knee. The second kick is higher, preferably chin or above. It is often age related, how we kick. Some of you, I know Bay Fortune has incredible kicks. He is so supple. He has also had the hip replacement, and he is so impressive, okay, and well done to him. But he's still learning as well, okay, so we're all there, we're all picking up tips. Anyway, the first kick is to the knee. The second kick, you must rechamber and kick higher. The first kick is only a half turn on your standing foot, and the second kick is a full turn on your standing foot. That delivers the power and the full proper side kick. What you don't want is a good kick to the knee, put it back, and this kind of thing happening and falling all over the place. That's what we don't want. We want to try to keep it clean. So I always recommend to everybody, keep the kicks a little bit lower for practice, and then work on the suppleness and the height later. But let's get them right. The first one you need to get right is the knee. If you go too high, then how are you going to get the second kick if you're not supple higher? You can't. So both kicks look the same. So we've got to keep them looking different. So keep that nice and low, the knee. Use a mirror. You can see your knee here. Most of the time when we kick too high on the first one. Kick to the knee, okay? So when we come to the first one, let's do it to this side so you can see better. Okay, so we've gone from choreo, from here, 1, and we're dropping down. Okay, so I'm now using my left leg. Okay, my left leg. I'm coming from here and kick down. And my standing foot has not turned fully. Okay, because this one is a snap kick. Even though you finish it, you don't kick it and put it back. You kick it and put it back fast. You kick it and put it back fast. Okay, so when you kick, you've got to deliver that knee breaking kick. Then your second kick, you need a split second hold. Okay, and the reason why is for the next move that come after. Okay, so from this position, okay, come with me everyone, we turn from here, 1. Okay, you can do your right leg or your left leg, it doesn't matter, you need to practice, we all do. Okay, so from here, knee, pull back, and 1, pull back, and 1. And that's where you need to get your power. If you don't bring that leg out strong, pull back strong, you cannot deliver this. Then you've got a multiple deductions you don't need to have. Okay, so we will assume we haven't got a very good double side kick. But none of us can afford to lose that strike, that punch, that block. They are 3 movements. That's a 0.3 deduction if you get them all wrong. Okay, if you get the kick wrong, a little bit of performance wrong, and maybe accuracy wrong. It's only 1, but here we have 3. You have to think about your strengths and your weaknesses in your patterns. Okay, and work on your weaknesses to try to get them right. So let's go from start to finish on just those kicks, and then we're going to move on to the next lot. Choreo chumbe here. Okay, remember, like a bowling ball, rugby ball here. Hey Kim, how you doing? So from this position here. Yes, definitely. I have said that, Michael, right at the beginning. The standing foot is paramount. The standing foot delivers a kick. You're absolutely right. I did say that right at the beginning. Okay, so the delivery of the kick is the standing leg. Okay, and then that is your strength and your power. The second part of it is where you and how you deliver to the target. Okay, so from this position, prepare here. Remember, you're going to lose this hand. So if you're in the mirror, you don't want to see this blocking hand. So from here, 1, we drop down and you just drop. Okay, so this leg just drops down. This foot doesn't move. Okay, some people kind of accidentally move it out. Don't. Keep it solid. Okay, so from this position, 1, drop it down, 1. And then to the knee, 1. And put it back inside as high as you can. Do your second kick, put it back and drop same time. Strike to the neck, strike to the body and put it back, Duikubi here. And make sure this leg is back. Turn in everyone and 1. Double block here. Double block here. Okay, and remember this is the wrist. Cross your face. 1. Lose this hand in the mirror so you can't see it. If it's here, it's very weak. Okay, no range of movement. Get a good range and this pulls your waist back. Your legs stay the same place and drop down. Double side kick again. Double side kick. From here, knee, pull back, higher, pull back, strike, 1 and down. Okay, and down. This motion, really, really important to think about the other parts of your Pumse, not just one section we find difficult. Okay, which most of us do. Remember, the shuffling the balance is your accuracy, so you're going to lose points for accuracy and also performance, because if I'm moving back and I'm balancing here, my performance is going to drop as well. Excuse me. The next side kick. Next side kick. From this position, knife hand block. Again, 1. This comes straight back. From here, 1. We turn it, 1. Face in and strike. But, big mistake most people make is this. See it all the time. I've seen it at nationals, I've seen it at worlds. It's common. So we need to try to lock that stance in and use your waist. A lot of waist work, everyone, as I said before. As you step across, 1. You come back to half hinge. Okay? So from this position, 1, 2, lift inside. Lift inside and come back half hinge. Okay? So again, from here, 1, 2, across and kick and lift high as you can and drop. Again, rotation. 1. Okay, to the groin and make sure it's covering your groin area here, and this one rotating to the shoulder. And then both rotate. 1. Stepping across, 1 and 1. Juchumsogi. Don't lose the Juchumsogi. Hey George, how you doing? Here. And across, 1. Keep the horse riding stance, 1. Step across, 1. Pull back and half hinge, 1. Here. When you kick out from here, 1. Keep your arms inside. Don't push your arms out. Okay, so going back this way again. From here, 1, 1. Keep your arms 1, pull back half hinge. So it's pulling that knee over. And then when you kick out from here, 1, lift here and down and come up. Over and Jushinsogi. Okay, so it's very important where you have your arms. And remember, everything is about your technique. Okay, so if I come across and my kick's up here, okay, it can be vertical, but if that foot's wrong, has no relevance, means nothing. Okay, so you have to understand the relevance of that or not that. Okay, so you're coming across from here, 1, Jushimsogi, 1, across, 1, kick, 1, back, up, 1, 1. Jushimsogi. Good, and shake off. Moving straight on. So we've got no kicks in Kungang. But I just want to go through a couple of things in Kungang. Then we're going to quickly to Tebek, okay? Kungang is the range of movements of your hands. It's very important with your hands. Inward block and outward block. And what I see is some strange things, but you've got to try to think of the distance you go in has to be the same. because if the distance is different, one is going to be stronger than the other one, and this is synchronized together. So if you step across one here, look at the position. Everything is bent and everything is extended from your waist. So as you deliver from here, one, this arm comes right up, so there's a big range here, it's a big range here, and it's a big range here, because we're going high Pete, we're going to actually hit the target at the same time. So as we come from here, so if we come from here, one here and one, okay? Or go from this position here, one, we're lifting up one. And we're going to stamp, and the first one is a key up, GTK, stamp, key up, one, aya! And has to finish same time. I'm facing you now, that is a 0.3 deduction. You have to look. Okay, you have to look at the same time, not half a look, a full look here. Okay, a judge has to be clear, you're looking where you're going. So if I come towards you, everyone, okay, so from here, one, I'm lifting up, one, here. Okay, so I'm coming across, lift, aya! One. And then I'm coming forwards. So I'm looking forwards and coming up. Okay, I'm going to go the other way, I'm looking the other way as well. Juchum Sogi, all the time. Okay, it's right way through the Pumse. 2 key up, 4 stamp. 2 key up, 4 stamp. If you miss any of those, or add one in the wrong place, 0.3. Massive deductions. Okay, if you lose or get those incorrect. Taebek. Taebek, kicking in Taebek, side kick again. Side kick is difficult in Taebek because we're using the leading leg. So we start where we start the kick from this position, okay, so your half hinge, rising block, one. Okay, this comes across your body and an outward block, and this one comes straight up. So from here, if you look at the actual movement, it comes across, center line, and one. But we do it together, consecutively, okay? Bakat maki, ogo maki, duikubi. Okay, so from this position, one. Uppercut punch. Now what many do, as they do the uppercut, this leg wants to follow. You've got to leave it out. So from here, uppercut, your waist is turned, pull back and side punch. Pull back and side punch. From here, this knee stays exactly where it is. A nice back stance here, nice line. And we come here, and this is a fast motion. One, half hinge. Okay, so from here, one, 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 one. From here, one, hinge, strike, back, leave the hand there, and pull into the body the same as Ojan. The same as Ojan. So you put it in exactly the same. Elbow, solar plexus. Okay? Elbow, solar plexus. So one more time. We're going to not play with this too much. Okay? Hi David, how you doing? Okay, I don't want to play with this too much because I need to move on to higher patterns. And I'm sure some of you are starting to fall asleep, so don't. Stay awake with me. Okay, from here, high block, outward block. Keep this knee out, really important. Uppercut punch, pull back, one. Still this stance. Pull back, half hinge from here. Like Ojan, a little bit more difficult because it's the single leg. Okay, we pull back in, arm and leg together. From here, one, pull back, grab and remember, drop down. Thank you, David. Here. Solar plexus. Okay, again, one more time. Obviously, you've got to do both sides. We're getting short for time now, so I need to move on. I need to go through as many of the Pumses as possible. Okay, so from this position, here, Dikubi, here, high block, outward forearm block, Ogomaki, Bakamaki. One. Uppercut, punch, pull in, strike, back, and down. Finish every move. Remember everyone, kicks are difficult, but they only are the same value as your upper arm body techniques. So if my kick is slightly wrong in the accuracy, okay, I'll take it. But I must, okay, remember the technical side of the upper body as well. Because if we have got a poor kick, you might, if you're in competition, you might score quite high, and also in your downgradings, okay, on these higher grades. Okay, if we know the kick is not going to be that amazing, mine is not really that great, okay, but if I've got good upper body, I know what I'm doing. That is what matters in your downgradings, that you understand and you do the performance to the best of your ability. Very important. Okay, just shake off everyone. 1, 2, 3. Nice one, David. Good. Pyeongwong. Pyeongwong is all about the kicks. However, there are so many other parts within as well. We went through this with Taylor on Sunday, who performed it really well. And I'm thinking I'm not going to do too much in Pyeongwong, because if you need to watch it, watch that video, because it says it all. So try to find it. If you haven't seen it, I can send it to you. But Pyeongwong is it's a nemesis pattern for most people. The ones people don't want drawn in a competition are Kumgang, Pyeongwong, and Kumgang, Pyeongwong, and hey Gano, how you doing? I can't think of the other one, but anyway, they are the nemesis as people don't want. So let's go very quickly and think about the kicks. So when we go from this position, start from here. Remember, it's 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Don't say 10 if you're teaching, because I was told off this in the International Referees course. Don't say 10, confusing. It's 5 and 5. Okay, 5 and 5. This time we move to the left, to the right. Okay, slightly different. Okay, so we got from here, we've come out, we've come up, 5 and 5 seconds. We move to the right, low block, low knife hand block. Then we move to the left, high or middle knife hand block. Then we move into front stance. Front stance. Remember, you move forward, don't step back. Move forward, 1, elbow strike, thumb to your shoulder. Now we come to the complicated kicking techniques. Okay, is it, Jamie? You brave man. Okay, so Jamie says Kumgang's his favourite. Sad man. Okay, from here. Front kick, Hai Lian. Front kick, 1, put it back and drop. Don't make it too far away from the other foot. Around about your ready stance, if you like, your chunbei stance. And high on the ball of the foot. Then turn, 1. And now you're in like a forward front stance. Okay, sorry, walking stance. So then you lift as if you're going to do a front kick, and then you turn it back side kick and turn. Okay, so when you're going from this position, 1, 2, 3. Front kick, 1, put it back and twist in the middle here to get your balance. Don't come feet together, you'll never get your balance. 1, drop it down and your foot is naturally in a position to kick. So you lift it up, back side kick, and 1. Okay, so let's take it further away. So let's take it this way so you can see. So from here, start, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, right side, 1, left side, 1, elbow strike, 1, and from here, front kick, drop down, back side kick, and double knife hand, and over. Okay, so that's with the forward motion, front kick, back side kick. The very end of Pyeongwong, is slightly different. So we come in your Hectari Sogi from here, 1, we pull back, and now arm and leg together. All the others, the arms are inside, because you're not collecting. But the end of Pyeongwong, we collect. Okay, so from here, 1. And remember, this leg stays bent. Fast motion here, pull back, here. Half hinge, strike, 1, and drop. 1. Into solar plexus. That's basically Pyeongwong. And if you want to see the full pattern, watch Master Taylor, because it's very good. Okay, it explains a lot. So, Sipjin. Sipjin, let's work around Sipjin a little bit. Get the beginning. The beginning is very important of Sipjin, okay? And you really need to feel Sipjin. Sipjin is a very basic pattern. Okay, so you've got to make the dynamics work for you. Okay, so from here, chunbei is a normal chunbei position here. Plus, Sipjin has your right to left at the end. That's important, a different change. You come up from here, you turn your fist. 1 fist apart. From here, from the knot of your belt, from here. Left hand in front, Jamie, left hand. Good question, okay? And it's the questions I need, because I'm mirror image to you, you can't always see, oh my God, he's doing it wrong. It's the left, and the palm goes into those lovely, nice conditioned knuckles, which I know you've all got, where you've been punching the bricks and the boards. That should be solid. And trust me, there is no feeling in them whatsoever. Okay, you could call that stupid, and I'm sure most people would. Okay, so from here, left over right, cups in. Okay, for Pyeongwong. Okay, So for sip jin, again, nice breathing, 5 seconds here, where your belt is, here, one fist, and you need to now get this correct because everything in sip jin is relevant to accuracy if you want to really perform this pattern well. So when you come up, again, this is 5 seconds. Okay, so from here, you're coming up and you build up speed on this one because you need to go fast past the eyes. If you go slow past the eyes, you can't see and then you'll make yourself vulnerable. Okay, so as you come up from here, 1 and block. Okay, ball block. This is called ball block. And from here, we've got to separate from 1 fist to 2 fists. I use and exaggerate my wrist motion because this is a break. Okay, they grabbed your hands and you're breaking away. 1 here like this. So exaggerate the hand. It takes a lot of practice because you've got to, again, isolate your hands. So some people are using the shoulder. You don't. It's just your wrist. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It takes a lot of practice, but if you practice well, this becomes very sharp. So you bring it up. 1, 1, 2. Okay, they are really sharp, strong movements. The next movement after is sharp and then we go slow. So there's a dynamics in the pumse. So when we come up, it's from here. 1, lift. 1, separate. Keep this leg, the right leg still. Drop out the left. 1, left leg, everyone. And push this knee out. Don't let it drop in. Push it out. 1. Your longest finger, it cuts nicely, almost like it's made for it into your wrist. The dent in your wrist. As you open up, everyone, you open up slowly, 5 seconds. And as you turn, the right hand doesn't move until it's on the top. Then someone's grabbed you here and you force it off. Double punch. Okay, so again, let's get this a little bit closer for you, everyone. From here. So your big finger there. 1, here. And you open up. And it's a 5 count. Over. 1. Keep your fingers together. And strike. Strike, spear hand, double punch. Okay, so you're pushing here. So it's the left hand is doing all the work to start with. As you turn it over, it turns into your fingers and strike across. Next movement, same. Okay, from here, so same thing. 1, open, double punch 1. Okay, and double knife hand block. And now we're coming in what we call ball block. And this is again where you need your dynamics. As you come forward, you're pushing that out, and it's in a choreo position, and your right hand is in line with your nose. Your left hand is at the side of your face. It was here, but it's changed back to here, and it's a deep stance, nice and deep. Your right leg, your right arm is on the outside. Horse riding stance, 1. Over the top, nice and relaxed, 5 count, 1. 5 count again. So we squeeze for 2 and lift for 3. Squeeze for 2 and lift for 3. Then this one is a collecting block. Okay, so the fist again, this is for power. 1 is this way, not this way. Okay, very weak. Here, 1. Here, same time. 1. Then again is your ball block. Here. And look to the side. When you do your kicks, everyone, try to look through the outside of your hand for your kick. That's where you want to aim your kick. Bit lower, it's no problem. Okay, it depends on how well you think you can kick. But as you kick, you come back on half hinge because you're going to release for 2 punches. Okay, so from this position, half hinge. Okay, and try to keep that knee as high as you can into your shoulder and look up. So from this position, front kick and double punch. Okay. Double punch. Front stance from here. And from here, 1 and 2. Okay? Your double punch. Hey Joseph, how you doing? Your double punch, your knuckles are kind of in line with your hip, your wrist, I'm sorry. Okay? And there's a slight bend. So the arms are different. Okay, they're different lengths. So the first one, 1. So basically you're hitting the face and the body at the same time, or the face and the shoulder. Okay, so when you hit, that's the position you'll be in. The next one to finish from here, front kick 1 and drop, aya! And the same thing as Ojan at the end, it's the same time, not 1, 2. Remember, you want your full body weight. Ahsoka, how you doing? Your full body weight on top of the target, which is the top of the foot. Okay, so when you're kicking, last one from here. 1, hiya! 1. Same time. From this position. Okay? When you finish, lots of waist turn. Okay, so when you're going back the other way, so come from here. 1, we turn, and boulder push. Okay, this time is to the finish, so I've changed direction everyone, so it don't confuse you. Pull back, waist in, twist, and 1. Very high Pumsogi cat stance. Remember I said this before, you drop your heel, your toes touch the heel. That's your perfect Pumsogi. Okay, from here. And turn and waist. From here, back stance, 1. Okay, sorry. Here, turn, 1. Yeah, from here, back stance, 1. One hand down and one hand up. Shoulders, fingertips on shoulders. And this one about a fist away from your elbow. And from here, back stance, 1. So the leg at the back is the shorter arm. Okay, same position. And finish. Turn your waist to get your power. Very difficult to get power with this technique. But if you move the waist, it will come a lot stronger. Good. Okay, so we're just going to probably finish, maybe, I might go through very briefly, Jite, Chokwon and Hansu. Okay, but just a brief on both, because some difficult things in Jite. I'm just going around in circles, Jamie, which is making you, I'm keeping you on the ball. You have to rewind it and look back and, hey, I'll get a bigger gym. Okay, but it's what I'm really looking for. Obviously, I'm not actually teaching anyone the patterns at the moment. I'm only teaching bits and pieces within the patterns, which I know where people are performing these patterns are making the mistakes. Jite, nice pattern because we've got dynamics again, the fast and the slows, which is pretty much the whole of the high patterns. The most beautiful pattern of all is Chokwon, and it's my favourite. Okay, so Chunbei stance for Jite. The first one is very sharp, outward forearm block, pakat maki. So from here, this position, bang, here, you really drive it. And then it slows totally down. From here, your arm across, elbow down, you can show all the technique. Come across your body, bring it up. There's 4 counts, and now it's 4 count, that makes 8. My maths is amazing. So everything on Jite is 8 count. Everything on Sipjin is 5 count. Remember that, 5 count or 8 count. 8 count now is on Jite. Fast movement, 1, strong. Slow movement, 8 count. Bring it up. This time you turn your wrist and it comes down like for old-fashioned times, if anyone ever had one, like pulling a chain. 1. And turn your waist. Really show it, really show off. And then fast, bang, 1. Keep that stance. And then forward, slow, 4, 4, 1. Then it's fast, dynamics, 1 and 1. Long stance, back stance, knife hand block. 1, 1. From this position, front kick, double knife hand block, and outward forearm block, 8 count. To the shoulder, 8 count. From here, same thing. Front kick, double knife hand block, high block. Double knife hand block, high block. Moving forwards, high block, high punch. Inward block, inward block. 1, 1. Step back, back stance, knife hand block. Knife hand block. Front stance, pull back, double punch. Pull back, full block. Low block. Knife hand block. Into the palm of the hand, the back fist strike. From here, kia. Aya! Lift. 1. Difficult part. From here, half hinge. Side kick. Step. Block. Here, half hinge. Side kick. And punch. Step forward and punch. So doing it this way, from here, full block. Okay, from here, 1. Left side, right side, strike kia. Ha! Half hinge. back, keep it there, strike, step 1. Half hinge, strike, keep it there, and punch. Step forwards and punch. From here, double knife hand low, double knife hand high. Double knife hand low, double knife hand high. Jite. So I'm not going to go back through it too much. Chop one, as best we can do in the space. And I think we'll leave it at chop one and hand soon maybe next time. Chop one. Like Pyong Wong, we start left, over right. 1. From this position we come up, chest height. Push it out, and both hands pushing away. Soft at the knees, we drop from here. And this is fast past the face. 1, and double what they call walnut punch. Okay, so the first things, let me show you, is here. Those 2 fingers coming out. So from here, underneath, 1. Okay, so beginning, 1, 8 count. Lift up, 1, and 1. Drop the left leg back. Right leg forwards, and it's a deep, long stance. Okay, and then turn. You're grabbing. 8 count. 8 count. 1. And then your foot moves a half step, a small step, and we block fast. Then it's slow. 8 count. Pull up, long stance, 1. Let me come back here and punch. Then half step, 1. Then we turn and grab and pull and 1. Okay, let's start again. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, from this position, everyone, this is a slight change. Half step again, 1. Grandmaster, from here, turn. So this is an arc, so you're waving, I'm waving at everyone. Here, 1, put it back to hinge, and down. Make sure you rechamber that leg to get that beautiful low block, the basic movement. So you've gone complicated technical move to basic. So we're coming round from here. We pulled up 1, and it's coming around. As soon as you reach your half hinge, and down. Put it back down, okay? Once you reach that half hinge, you explode into your kick. So you're lifting up 1, turn it round, and 1. Step forward and punch. Okay, from this position, I'm going to move around a little bit so you can see. From here, double fist block. It's this position. Okay, from here. Now your left arm drops down, fast over your face, comes back to your waist, and side punch. Side punch. From your hand, it opens and comes up across your face, and side punch. All in back stance, everyone. All in back stance. As we move fast, pull back, double upset punch. Here, blocking, sorry. From here, drop your right arm down, put it back to your waist, and 1. Knife hand open, 1. Going back, I'm going to do this both ways as well so you can see. Keep this back stance. From here, hey Frank, outward block and punch. Outward block and punch. Front kick and punch. And pull back. I need to come this way because this is really important where people get this slightly wrong. So I've come down for my double knife hand block. Now watch my feet. It's very, very important. As I come forwards, it's a half step on the ball of the foot. So many people walk in the heel. Do not walk on the heel at any stage. From here, half step, and it meets the forearm. The forearm. Okay, so when you come half step, 1. So your feet are together, your hand is slapping your wrist. As we turn around for the next movement, the hand slaps the same position. If you're doing this correctly, after 1 hour training, this wrist will be very red, very sore. Okay, so from this position, 1, 1. Okay, sorry, this is fist, 1. Okay, it comes back fist. Okay, so watch again, so I've confused you now. From here, double open hand, single open hand. Here, double fist. Okay, is that clear? So coming forwards, everyone, from here, and we're getting to the penultimate bit with a jump crescent kick. Okay, from here. And the best person I've ever seen this do is Grandmaster Kitu Dan. Incredible. But it's actually a deduction because he goes directly up. It's amazing. Anyway, that's just my preference. Anyway, so from here, half step. 1, 2. Then you move from your back stance into a side punch and horse riding stance, high section block. Okay, so again, let's go from the back here. Going forwards. 1. Yes, I will, of course. Here. And 1. Okay, so coming forwards. Okay, from here, double knife hand block. 1. Feet together. I'm going to come forward as well, David. From here and down. 1. So, I need you to see my feet though because the feet are really relevant. Okay, so hopefully you can see this a bit better. 1. Watch the right leg. Step. It's a small step. Just like when we're going from this position, from here, it's about the same distance. Okay, so from this position, here, rikubi, from here, half step, forearm, 1. And then we're changing it to slap the same hand, which is open, and we lock it. You see? It locks straight away after. So if we do it at speed, okay, so what you see a lot in competition is this. Here, it's not the hands, it's here. It's very important we get that from here. It's a distraction movement. Okay, so from this position, okay, from here, 1, 1, 2. So it's smooth, it glides across the floor. So you don't get any jolty movement. So as you move forwards from here, pam, pam, pam. So you glide. So when you're coming forwards from here, from this position, 1, pam, pam, pam. Here, pam, pam, pam. Get that nice rhythm in your head and you'll nail it. Now the tough bit. Juchumsogi here. So the high jumps, 1. This is where it really gets tough. We have to hold the punching hand on our waist at the same time as kicking. Because if your hand is flaying about, okay, you can't control the movement. So despite of how well you can kick, okay, I'm getting a bit old and tired tonight, but I'll do my best. So as you drop down from here, 1, here. Now as I turn and lift, this hand is stuck here, 1, and scissor. Okay, I will do it. Well, Grandmaster Kitu Dan used to do, he used to go, no step, no skip, straight up. Incredible. If you find an old footage of him doing Chok One, please watch it because it is just incredible. Anyway, so from here, 1, pull back, 1 up, and you have to make sound. This one stays because you have to punch after and you need a full range of movement. If this hand is flopping about, the next movement is very weak. It's really difficult to do and takes a lot of practice, but if you practice, 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 you'll nail it. Okay? Hey Karen, so coming through from here, 1, up, sound. And then from here, drop it down, side punch. Okay, so one more time everyone. From here, 1, up, 1, 1. Side, 1. And then, this one, back stance, I'll do it both ways as well. Low knife hand, high knife hand. Okay? And then we change the back foot here, low knife, remember the rotation. Hey Suzanne, here, I hope the guys are still doing this. 1, high and low, and this hand, look, in the mirror you can see it disappearing. Now you can't see it, then it's correct. You'll feel it pulling back on your shoulder. Okay, remember, the backhand has to disappear in the mirror. Okay, so when you got this way from here, I'll do it both ways as well. And then when you come back, both feet together, it's the same as the stance. Okay, and twist. 1 down, put it back to the beginning. 1, and back again. So I'll do it the other way. Okay, so we'll take it from here. Jujum Sogi 1. Okay, from this position. So you don't need to see my feet in this one. Okay, hi Kuzi, how you doing? Here, 1. So stepping it up, 1 and down. Here, Jujum Sogi, from here. And then keep this in your back stance position and low block and rising block. Okay, so again, we're losing that hand. So if you're in a mirror, lose the back hand. So it's just, you can't see the fingers, here. And then change it from here. 1. Okay, so when, let's go again. Okay, just back to the back kick, so I lost it. Okay, from here, jumping up. 1, 2, 3. Slow, 8 count. 8 count, lose it. Turn, 8 count. Lose it. Come back to the center as you started. Left over right, 1. And twist your waist and pushing out like the mouth of a crocodile. Pull it back. Thank you, Kuzi. 1, lift, separate. 1, and again, last one, 8 count. 1, and in. That center line, you're covering that center line, 2 palms, groin and chin. And pull it back and down. And if you perform Chokwan well, oh my God, it is incredible. It is a beautiful, beautiful pattern. It has the dynamics, it has the jumps, it has everything in the one pattern. So next time I'll go to Hansu, and like I say, we've been from Iljan right the way through all the patterns, most bit sections in the patterns. If you've got any questions, fire away, message me. Okay, I'm very, very happy to help anyone that can. Remember, all I want to do is deliver what I know. And also, as I said right at the beginning, as from this morning, the letter I got from WT, the certificate and the International Pumse referee, the pass is coming through, and I am the only one in Great Britain that has done the current WT Pumse International Referee course and passed, and also I'm the only one that has the current up-to-date Pumse everything ready for this year 2020, even though we might not use it. But I needed it for my education, to pass it on. Okay, I'll never ever sit back and not be educated. Okay, so you guys have a great evening. I'm going to go in the front room and die. But I'll see you Fitness Friday. That is a party night here, full on, totally crazy. Wear what you like. Show me what all your lycra. Okay, and I'll do exactly the same. Love you all. Let's finish properly. Talio. Kun there. Okay, Nancy, you do the Choi Go. Nancy, do the Choi Go. Ready? After 3. 1. Hi, Eric. 2, 3. Ha! Excellent. Well done, guys.